Deputy Tommy Broughan.
Deputy Daly was before me.
She'll have another opportunity. She'll have two more.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I just want to ask the Minister again about, because I think it was in the range of motions of amendments. It was Amendment 100. What's your view on that one, Minister? I know you have your own amendment saying that on the 7th anniversary of commencement of the Section 3 designation, and every 5 years after that, there would be a review of the performance by the competent authority. And I think Fianna Fáil, your partners in government, said that the first review should take place on the 5th anniversary. And I think I proposed that we should go for the 3rd anniversary, that 3 years would be a reasonable time to review the situation. And given the tradition we have in this House now of reviewing legislation, I mentioned a few pieces of legislation where we had a review. So I'd just like to know what's the Minister doing in that. I notice, Minister, though, I think you have failed to address the central argument that we all have put in relation to the Commission for Aviation Regulation, that I think you're ignoring the key issue, the possibilities, like you talk about 92% of income and so on and so forth. But clearly, I mean, if a regulatory body was regulating a company, a single company, with a huge chunk of the income of that particular area, it does place them in an invidious situation. So I'm really saying, for Fingal County Council itself, you referred, by the way, to An Bord Pleanála as well. A big section of this bill, of course, deals with the appeals, as you rightly say, and it's hard to envisage how this is going to work as well. Like, if the CEO is the competent authority, he's also the planning officer. So, I mean, who does he talk to? He talks to himself, does he? He asks himself questions about whether a new large development at the airport should get planning permission or whatever. He waits until he's finished with the noise situation, until then he takes up that aspect. You haven't really, I think, gone into that, Minister, or developed it. And just lastly, I mean, I know hasn't the UK got a tradition for a long time that it's the Civil Aviation Authority which regulates all the airports. And I know people around Heathrow you've had this huge debate about the 3rd runway and so on. People have been asking for a different kind of independent local authority. But I don't think there's any situation where the UK would have put the local authority of the airport, whether it was Kent or the Greater London Council or whatever, and given it that heavy responsibility. They went for somebody, if you like, a step back. And I think that's what you should do, Minister, before you make a bad mistake tonight.
Claire Daly, 2 minutes.